These guys are videotaping some of our classes, so I want everybody to just act normal. Okay? All right. Okay, so, all right, so Randy started there. All right, let's move over, flip the page. Right on the bottom, the number 3. Okay, the number 3. This page, it says the Constitution on top, write 3 on the bottom. Okay? Now, I need to figure out when Annabelle, Shine, and Tim arrived, and Kevin. Okay?
Civil War.
Excuse me?
Civil War.
Civil War? Okay. So, let's go over to page. The next page is page 4. Okay? Okay, so, on the bottom of page 4, Annabelle, Shine, Tim, and Kevin, you are going to be responsible for this last question on the bottom of the page, why the southern states revolted against the U.S. when Abraham Lincoln became president. Okay, and then everything from there till the end. Okay? Kevin, you clear on that? Okay. Let's go over and put a 5 on the next page. Okay, a 5 on the next page. So Tony, do you remember what...
So in addition to that, so we're going to we have to draw figures or find figures. So the figures are 15 inches or so. Same size. And then now back to, do you think that you need to make 8 samples? And then for this, for instance, you know you want to use color, but you don't have fabrics in that.
People got some cystic fibrosis.
Good. You can go to the, what's it called? You can go to the front for examples. So see the 3 sample categories that are at the front. Once you've identified the inheritance pattern for the disorder, then you can look at that particular, sample category on the front, and it gives you a couple examples of conditions that are also inherited that way. Okay, now for this one though, here's the deal. They're not necessary, you could be missing information. So because they didn't give you enough offspring here, you can't assume based on this one individual.
Can we just take a 3x3 and do the long version of making it the inverse?
The long method of making it the inverse.
Are we going to need to do that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so then let's do that.
Okay, so let's do.
Nice clean.
All right.
Let's do this.
Using the matrix inverses. Okay. X plus y minus z equals 1. 2x plus 2y plus 2z equals 0. And x minus y plus z equals 3. Okay, so since you want to see it, you get to do it.
Okay. So
Here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Step 1, write it as an augmented matrix.
Okay.
Then I'll erase the equation. Actually, not 1. 1, negative 1, 1. 2, 2, 2, 0. 1, negative 1, 1, 3. Okay.
Okay, good so far.
So step 1 is to do this plus this. Oh no, sorry, we want to get rid of this one first. So you want to do this minus 2 times that. So,
Okay, we're trying to find an inverse, right?
right. And
So,
oh no,
what do
yeah.
we do first if we
You
want
first
to find
write
an inverse?
you write it next to the identity. So I get rid
Right.
of this.
Uh-huh.
Well, I will keep that line in there because it's helpful.
That's fine.
And you know, I'll switch colors.
Blue is the best color.
Oh, you're right. So then you write it next to 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Next step, going down, is this minus 2 times that. So you get 1, 1, negative 1, 1, 0, 0. And this one becomes 0, 0, minus 2 times that, so plus 2, 4, negative 2, 1, 0. Then this row is the same. We go down again. And then you do this row minus that row. So you get as the final row 0, negative 2, 2, negative 1, 0, 1. And then the other rows stay the same. Then I go up here, I'm going to erase the equation.
This matrix
Oh.
has that same thing we struggled with before. That's okay. I'll look it back up again when we
Yeah, I
get it.
just realized we need the constant vector, but
The
okay.
important part is knowing how to take the inverse.
Okay, so next thing that's going to do is we want to get rid of this. So, oh no, we should switch those 2 rows.
Yeah.
That should be the next step. So you get as the next thing 1, 1, negative 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, negative 2, 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and this one's 0, 0, 4. And then what's the negative 2, 1, 0. Okay, so next step is we want to get rid of this. I'm sorry, divide this by 4, I guess,
Okay.
because you want it to be 1. Or you could do the manipulation first. Let's divide by 4 first. So you get, hey, how much are your mistakes? 0, 0, 1, negative 1/2, 1/4, 0. Same thing for the other stuff.
You could divide that row by 2 or negative 2 at the same time and save a little space if you wanted to have all the diagonals be 1 at the same
Okay,
time.
that's a good idea.
You have an eraser there.
I'll
so
divide
you don't
this
like
row.
to erase with your finger.
Yeah, I know, but it was small. And then, yeah, so I'll make this a positive 1. This one is a negative 1. This one, we're dividing by negative 2. So this one will become, it's negative 1 divided by negative 2, so that's 1/2, 0, negative 1/2. Then the other row is the same. And you've got this. Next step. We'll do this row plus this row. So you'll get 0, 1, 0, and then you're going to get 1, 1/4.
He was originally an actor in the 1940s and earliest 1950s. And so he was in 1966.
good. All right. So I asked you to read about Ronald Reagan's political ideas, what he hoped to do for America. Who can describe to me what he was about? Colin.
Basically, when he was running for president, he made like promises like he would like make it smaller government, like cut government spending,
Great.
and have a lot of tax cuts, and like take out a lot of the deregulate like corporations, like, and when he was elected, he was doing good on his promises, and so he did make those small tax cuts and stuff. But then he did like this side economic thing where he spent like 34 million on an hour like on military funding, and put America in a Great Recession.
That's not quite true, but that last point. Yeah, okay? This is what Ronald Reagan is about. Smaller government with less rules for people, especially on business. Okay? So smaller government, fewer regulations. Okay? Fewer regulations, especially on business. All right? Remember we talked the other day in the story of the cell phone. Okay? How could the government have gotten in the way of the development of the cell phone? We had, yeah.
By having business regulations.
Like what? What would have been one?
Well, like you have to have more employees than are necessary.
Right, if the government's saying you must employ 200 workers, well, I only need 10 guys to make this. No, you must employ 200 workers. Then that's a regulation, that's a way a government can get in the way. Just like a government can help a business. A government can give money directly to a business, or a government can reduce regulations and reduce taxes. Okay? Businesses pay taxes too. So government can help business either actively by giving it money, or passively by just lowering taxes, lowering the rules, because it costs the business money to obey the rules. Does that make sense? Okay? So, tax cuts. 4. Now you might not be able to see this, but we talk about tax cuts. President Reagan was recommending tax cuts, not just for business, but for people. And not just for people, especially for who?
The wealthy.
Especially for the wealthy.
I don't get that.
I think I get it.
How is that supposed to benefit the economy? How is that supposed to benefit the economy? You were first.
I don't know if the theory has a name,
Yep.
but it's the idea that if the rich people, they get more money, then it'll kind of trickle down the pyramid to the people who have less money.
How would, all right,
'Cause they can
I
hire
make
more
$25 million a year. I currently pay 30% tax. That means I pay $8 million a year in tax. How, if I pay $2 million in tax, that means I have another $6 million in my pocket. How is that going to benefit somebody, you know, who's people poorer than me? Sophia.
Because maybe you can buy more stocks or buy more products and things like that, and it benefits the workers and people who make them together.
Okay, so if I have more money, especially a wealthy person, I have more money to spend. Therefore, I will spend it. I will spend it buying stuff. So that means that the stuff I buy, people need to make more of it, which means a factory job for somebody there and a job for the person who sold me the stuff. Right? So that's the idea. The idea is that if especially wealthy people, but everybody, but if especially wealthy people pay less tax, they will use the extra money to create wealth in the economy, to create jobs, to create demand for goods in the economy. Sophia.
Quick question, this is off topic, but are we going to get a review sheet for the exams?
You are going to get a review booklet for the exams, okay?